Hello YouTube, this is Practical Prepper 123, and what is in your everyday carry or bug out bag? If I watch your videos and you say that you carry 3 Glock 19 magazines, you carry your Glock 19, you carry a Spyderco knife, you carry a K-bar knife, you carry a fire steel, you carry 2 cigarette lighters, you carry a first aid kit, you're lying. You don't carry that unless you are going to a nut and fancy meet and greet hoping to get to talk to the man himself, or if you're doing your own YouTube video, you're not carrying all that stuff. You're carrying your wallet, your keys, your pocket knife or multi-tool, and your pistol. That's what you're carrying. You don't carry all that other stuff. Quit telling people you do, big fat liar. Alright, so this is what I carry. Let's move on to my main bug out bag, the thing that goes in my vehicle every time I go. And here it is. A fanny pack. Yes, that's right, a nondescript, old fart-looking fanny pack that nobody's going to try to take from me. Well, I suppose they could, but they're not likely to. However, if I had a big, giant Alice pack bulging with supplies and pots and pans rattling and flashlights and Molly attachments, I look like a target. I mean, that guy's got hundreds of dollars worth of good stuff on him. But the old fart with the touristy-looking fanny pack, no, we'll leave him alone. What's he doing? Besides, he's wearing a Gilligan hat there. That just means he's, probably homeless or something. I have Jif peanut butter for food. Lots of protein, lots of calories, lots of sugar, lots of fat. This is what you need to give you all the energy you need to keep going for a couple days. And of course, we have the obligatory Spam Single Classic. Gotta have that. Of course, any self-respecting YouTube prepper video must have at least some serving of Spam. I have 3 power bars there. I have 50 feet of paracord, the bandana for filtering water, keeping the sun off your face, whatever you want to use it for. $1.50 in quarters because you might just find yourself stranded and you really want Coke real bad, and you still have a rule of law, so you can't just bust the machine open and steal all the Coca-Cola in there. You might need to make a phone call. Heck, this might even be your only cash you have on you. I hope not, but you've got something. You could buy, a bag of peanuts if that's what you needed. If that's all you have. Anyway, get away from that. Wasting time. I have 2 super large, like 55-gallon, heavy-duty contractor grade trash bags. These are great for shelter making, water collecting. You can fill them with leaves and lay on the ground. They provide you insulation. Next up, I have the emergency blanket, and that's, I believe, is a little bit better than those typical Mylar Coleman emergency bags or emergency kits. These are a lot nicer. I have a flashlight with an extra battery. What kind of flashlight is that, man? How many lumens does that put out? Oh, probably 30. And I paid $4 for the flashlight, and I've dropped it and beat it all to smithereens, and it still works every time. Got an extra battery I keep with it, and I change the batteries out very frequently. That's one thing I'm very picky about. I have 20 rounds of Federal Hydroshock 45 ammo for my everyday carry, so I have an extra 20 rounds there. Well, man, you need to get some gold dots, man. That Hydroshock's crap, man. Well, let me shoot you with it, and you tell me how much crap it is. Bic lighter. Fire steel. I think I already might have gone over this. I have the antibiotic, and this is petrol based, so it's a fire accelerant. I have toilet paper, and I have a first aid kit that's got a bunch of things that I've put in there that did not come with it, including pain pills, an extra lighter, a razor blade, rubber bands. There's dental floss, other things you might need in there. Of course, I have my ever popular, ever trusty dollar store gift card that's wrapped with about 10-15 feet of Gorilla Tape. And that, sirs, is my main bug out bag. And all of that fits nicely in there. It's bulging when it's done, but it's all in there. And I think everything in here, if you needed to, you could use this to get you out of a dire situation and get you home. Or if you had to, survive out someplace for a couple days. But what if you're going to be out there longer? What if you're a big believer in redundancy like I am? Well, we'll move on to part B of the same kit. Mechanic's gloves, another Gilligan hat, a backpack with 2 20-ounce bottles of water. You got to have some water on you, but you can't be walking around with 10 gallons of it. You'll never carry it. Aluminum walking pole. These are nice for help keep your balance, or fending off dogs or something like that if you don't want to have to use your gun. Wind-up flashlight. More peanut butter, a folded spoon, packages of honey, inside of a steel pot that's made for boiling water, and you can filter some things out of here. You can put, food that you might find, you can put it in here to cook it. Inside this Ziploc bag, I have 50 rounds of 45 ACP hollow points, undies, socks, and a t-shirt. What do you need with that? Well, what if you're away from your house for a week? You know, you're gonna get some bad stank going on if you don't have some kind of clean clothes. Of course, you see I've got some more toilet paper in here. I've got a poncho, and of course this is self-explanatory. This is shelter. This keeps the rain off your face and hopefully keep you from dying of hypothermia if you got too wet. I also carry an extra magazine for my Springfield XDS. Moving on down. What is all this, you say? This looks like a bunch of redundancy. Yes, it is. 2 more power bars. Taurus TCP with an extra magazine, some cotton balls, a paraffin wax candle, a Bic lighter, a Gerber folding knife, 2 water purification tablets, more petrol-based Neosporin toenail clippers, and this all fits inside of this, I think it's a quart-sized Ziploc bag. It doesn't look like it does, but it fits in there. It's a nice tight fit. And I carry this because if I had to grab one thing, I could only grab one item out of all of my things to carry with me. I would grab this one bag because it would carry the essentials of survival. Food, water purification, protection, a blade, fire. I've got it all covered with this one little bag. And if I had to, I could give this to my wife. I could give it to a friend who might happen to be with me, a traveling companion, and maybe they're unarmed, maybe they don't have anything. I can give them this, they can go with me, and now they've doubled my chances of survival. And then I also have my Glock field knife. This is a nice, sturdy, heavy, very good value. If you don't have a survival knife and you're looking for a place to start and you don't have a lot of money, may I suggest the Glock field knife. I don't have the sawback version. This is just the straight fixed blade, plain back. Very durable, heavy-duty knife. Look up some YouTube videos. They've been torture tested this thing to death, and it just does not break. Then I have my Fiskars camp axe, wrapped in paracord at the top. This is very sharp. It's very durable. It serves as the hammer, which goes along with the package of nails that I'm bringing along with me that I might be able to, I don't know, nail into a tree and hang a tent. I could use these to nail a door shut if I needed a place to sleep safely for the night. This is my wind-up flashlight. Well, this has been Practical Prepper 123. Maybe you should consider putting together a kit like this. Maybe you're just getting started and you're like, I don't know where to start. These guys spend thousands of dollars and I want to do a video and I want to look cool. No, you don't. You want to live. And you want to give other people practical advice. I've learned a lot from watching YouTube videos, and I've taken the good and thrown out the bad. You guys have a great day, and I hope you learned something.